All right, folks, we're starting with day 4. Day 3, but the whole thing was just taping, and I didn't get all the taping done. And I tell you what, that exhausted me more than the sanding or the cleaning did. So here we are again with renovating the bedroom in our RV. If you haven't seen the first 3 days, be sure and click the link in this video that will take you to the playlist where all of those videos are. I am renovating our older Winnebago RV bedroom and painting cabinets and closets. We're going to be painting the cloth trim, and we're even going to be painting the carpet. So stick around for that. Well, today I think I'm going to try to avoid doing a whole lot of taping. I've got these things right here that should make it where that I can keep from taping everything. I am going to tape off the handles on this woodwork and the drawers and the hinges. But I don't think I'm going to tape the trim. I'm going to try to use these things. So y'all stick with me, and we're going to get started. Today I'm just doing primer. Just a light coat of primer. I've already scuffed it up, and there's primer in the cabinet paint that I bought. But I'm going to go ahead and put a light coat of just primer on here. I just want to make sure that this paint sticks well, does well for our RV. Here we go. I'm tempted to go ahead and start painting on the top and then come back to tape off the hinges. I may regret that, but here we go. I managed to somehow leave my can opener and my stir sticks in the house. I have to go back in and get them. We'll see. Not a fresh can. I've used it in my house to do some priming, so maybe kind of thick. All right, let's see how this goes. Works pretty good. I'm worried about getting a little bit of primer on this cloth because I'm going to be painting this cloth a dark blue. The head of my guide here. Kind of fun to see change happen here. Kind of encouraging for the journey, the labor. I'm tempted to leave the inside part of this brown where the television is. I guess if I regret it later on, I can go back and do some more painting. I'm just going to stick to the outer trim. Got to open this drawer up to get inside the inside of the panel. Now this right here is cloth. I'll be painting it a dark blue, and I won't be using cloth paint. I'll be using regular latex paint, but it will be mixed with fabric softener and water. When I get to that point, I'll tell you my exact formula that I'll be using. I'm looking forward to that change. It's kind of a gold color. A lot of gold in this RV. That would have been considered really nice back in the early 2000s when this RV was manufactured. I do have a bigger paintbrush that I will switch over to, I think, when I get to doing some of the bigger sections. I'm glad I didn't take time to paint, to take back all of that off. This is going to be okay. All right, so I think I am going to stop though and tape off these hinges. I don't know how difficult that's going to be. I don't know. All right. I think on these hinges, I'm just going to paint over them. I may end up coming back and scraping it off, or I may end up coming back and do detail paint, a darker paint. I do want to take this off though. Those hinges are just too tiny to try to think about taping them. I am going to take these door handles and drawer handles off though. Take too terribly long, does it? You know, just think about the fact that I shouldn't have closed this drawer back up because I had painted in behind it. Leave that open. All right. So I think I'm going to go with my bigger brush now. Where to put stuff? Yeah, a lot faster. Already getting paint on my hand. Means I'm doing it right, correct? All right. Y'all, am I making a mess of things? I'm beginning to think about, will these brush strokes show when I go to put the paint on there? Maybe not if I do it nice and thick. Didn't worry about putting any kind of drop cloth down. So far I haven't made any spills, and I plan to paint the carpet. So hope I'm gonna be all right on that. All right. Okay, let's. Don't do it upside down. I'm not going to worry about doing the inside of the cabinet, just this trim. Not doing the inside of the cabinet doors. I may come back and change my mind on that later on, but that's what I'm doing for right now. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, folks, I got to try to see if I can adjust my camera holder so that it will quit falling down. Let's see here. Is there a way to make it tighter? I don't know. I think I've got it tighter now, so it'll stay. All right, carrying on. You're doing a very good job of sliding down. I think before I start doing the actual paint on these cabinets, I'm going to check with my brother-in-law, who is a professional, and ask him what's the best brush to use to paint my cabinets with. Because these are some pretty cheap brushes that I got, like at Ollie's or somewhere like that. Okay, I think I need to move my camera down. One thing about it, any mistakes that I make in here in this bedroom, if I decide to paint my cabinets in the kitchen area, maybe I'll know better. Learn from mistakes, right? Gotta tape off that one. Where my tape was. I'm going to try using this longer shield on this mirror. Oh, y'all. I wasted my time doing all that taping, didn't I? Oh, live and learn, live and learn. Definitely if I do the living room, do the kitchen, I will know better. I spent all that time taping. I think this works fine. A lot faster. Gotta get the smaller one though, go across there. It was too long. A whole lot faster. All right. Now we get to do hard part for this granny. Get down there at the floor. Oh, okay, I got paint on. Oh Lord, that's gonna be hard on my knees, isn't it? All right. Now, if y'all are watching these one day at a time, be sure to subscribe to our channel or follow our channel so that at the very end I will do a compilation video that will show all of the, from beginning to end, all of the renovation from beginning to end, all in one video. These daily videos will show everything that I do. The compilation will be a shortened version. Oh, goodness. All right. It's coming along. So before I do these drawers, I'm going to want to tape off the handles. May have to wait for another day. I'm beginning to get tired. All right, so I think I'm going to call it a day. This grandma's pretty tired. Day 4. We'll see y'all tomorrow.